First, you want to make sure the battery is charged, but that only takes about 2 hours. It's pretty quick. Once the battery's charged, you can then pop it into the camera, and you do that by turning over the camera, opening up the little cover on the bottom, and then just pop in the battery. You may need to move that little tab over just a little bit until the battery clicks in, just like that, and then close the cover. Now that the battery's in, don't turn on the camera yet. There are a few more things we have to do. We're going to mount the lens, and to do that, you remove the rear lens cap. Take that off, and then remove the camera body cap. Take that off. Now you're ready to mount the lens, and you do that by aligning the little index point on the lens and on the camera together. Do that and give a quick little twist until it pops in, just like that. And go ahead and remove the lens cap cover too. And now we're going to insert the memory card. This is where all your images are stored. Okay? So you do that by opening up the little compartment cover here on the right side of the camera. It has some little dots on it, so it's easy to pull towards you. Just pop that open, and then you want to insert the memory card. If you're unsure which way it goes in, there's actually a little picture here on the door which tells you which way to put it in. And there's also a little arrow here on the memory card. So pop that in and close the cover. And one more thing. Oh yes, did you know that you can actually adjust your viewfinder to fit your eyesight? There's a little diopter ring that's on the side of the viewfinder here to the right side. Go ahead and hold it up to your eye and keep turning that little dioptric viewfinder until the focusing points become sharp and clear. Now you're ready to go. Let me take you on a tour and show you what all the buttons, dials, and switches do. The main switch turns the camera on and off. The mode dial sets the exposure mode. The main input dial adjusts the various settings according to the mode. The shutter button takes the picture. The ISO button. You press and release this before adjusting the ISO with the main input dial. The cross keys. These give you quick access to picture styles, autofocus modes, metering, adjustments, and frame rates. The set button. To register settings, start the live view, and many other things. The playback button, to play back recorded images. The delete button, to erase images. The exposure compensation button, this adjusts the brightness in the auto exposure modes or aperture in the manual mode. The print share button, this is for one-touch direct printing and downloading. The menu button, this displays the menu on the LCD. The display button. This changes the content of the display. The AE lock button. This locks the exposure and emits a pre-flash. The focusing point selector button. This prepares the camera for selecting a focus point.